Let's talk about Colin Krabababopples. Let's talk about Colin Krabab. Now I can't do the joke. Shit. Let's talk about Colin Krababowski. Holy shit, what's actually his name? I've been saying his name wrong on purpose, but now that I'm recording, I suddenly don't remember his name for shit. So there's this whole skit I was going to do about like the top 5 things I call Colin Kaepernick, but I honestly forgot his name for like half a minute there, and that's pretty fucking... So, I find it interesting, I really do, that out of nowhere, I'm seeing on my feeds on Facebook, on hell, even YouTube, Steam it, Twitter, you name it, Gab.ai, Minds, you name it, if I'm on there, I'm seeing this shit happening where there are people who are honestly forgetting that Colin Kaepernick didn't take a knee in the beginning, that hashtag take a knee wasn't even a thing the first 3 times he did it. People didn't even get pissed off until the 3rd time. People didn't even recognize he was doing it until the 3rd time. Some people might want to say, and by some people, conspiracy theorists, but remember, if they're right, it's not a conspiracy anymore. Just saying. Some of them would say that it's a media-fueled thing, and that they're trying to divide us. Although we can see what happened when you try to go the alternate route, the anti-route of he's trying to divide us by what happened with, oh my god, what's his fucking name? Shia LeBouf. Fucking A, how did I forget that? So, suffice it to say, where the fuck was I rambling with this? Oh yes. There are people who do not remember this. This was just last year. I saw it all over the place on my social media when it happened, when he met with this Navy SEAL or some vet. He met with a vet. The vet suggested that instead of sitting down, why don't you take a knee to protest? It'll look like you're still, you know, that you're honestly honoring the flag, that you're honestly honoring America, but you are trying to highlight this point that you're trying to highlight, that things suck for the black people. And it went from there to like, holy Christ, dude. I mean, he started doing that, and it blew up. And that's cool. I fucking hate it when it does that. And that's cool, except for people are forgetting this. And even more so, they're trying to, well, some people would say whitewash, but for the most part, they're honestly trying to say that, oh, by taking a knee, you're disrespecting the flag and you're disrespecting America, when it's like, that wasn't even a part of it. They're not protesting the flag. I hate it when it does that. They're not protesting the flag. They are protesting what's happening in America. And that's part of the problem. That people are literally, they're saying, oh, it's like this. And then there's some people that are just like, no, it's this. And it's like, that wasn't even brought up, fool. And this happens a lot. You know, this has been going on, Lord knows it's been going on since the 70s or whatever have you, or the 60s even. Some would even say the 50s, or ever since the 40s, the inception of propaganda and propaganda techniques. But the thing is that it's happening now, and it's been happening publicly, viciously, even maliciously, since the Occupy movements. And there's still some people who are arguing, oh, well, Occupy Wall Street was a bad thing, it accomplished nothing. It accomplished some things. It accomplished, for the most part, it shed light on what was going on. With Wall Street, with what had happened. And yes, there are people who did not realize what was going on with the insider trading, amongst other things. The issues that led to Enron, the issues that led to the housing bubble and the housing crisis, and every bubble since, that have been practically artificially made. And this is a problem, that there are people who honestly think that this ain't going down, that this hasn't gone down. And that's the reason why some of these movements exist. Occupy, BLM, Antifa even, although Antifa's more like anonymous, but just whatever. Black Bloc's even worse when it comes to that, you know. They're not supposed to know who they are, that's why they wear masks. Thing is, though, that there are organizations who thrive in the darkness, who thrive in the gray areas. They make money when you're not paying attention. They make money and gain power when you let them. Lord knows our parents let them. Our grandparents let them. And this is a problem. But they also didn't have a weapon that we have, and that is just the open internet, the open source of communication, which is both a problem if you consider the misinformation that's being used against us in general, as well as our greatest weapon. Transparency is always our greatest weapon. Seriously. So it's something to consider when it comes to that. So with Colin Kaepernick and all this other shit that's going down now, that's been going down since he first sat down, really. Like I said, the start of this was just more or less about why are there even people who forgot this shit. Certainly my feed isn't the only one that looks at from looks at a situation from all angles, and then goes from there. This is something that was open last year, August something 26th or something like that of 2016 was when this shit went down, and people have already forgotten it. I almost can't believe this, and yet I'm seeing it all over the place now, and I fucking hate it when it does that. I'm seeing this all over the place now, and it's not even just the media sources, not even just the bloggers, but people that are talking about it in my feed and such. Like, what the fuck? You don't remember this shit? I posted this shit last year, you fucking non-reading illiterate son of a bitch! So anyway, let me end it with this for now. Things will continue on. Period. As long as we can survive until tomorrow, there's always the chance it'll get better. And in the meantime, the top 5 things I keep calling Colin Kaepernick, except for his real name, because I can do that and it's funny. 1, Colin Crabapple. 2, Colin Kaepernickus. 3, Colin Kaepernickle, which actually shouldn't count because it's too close to the last one, but whatever. 4, Colin Krabopoulos. 5, Colin Krabnokolos. And a bonus 6th, Chad Smith. Well, and there we go. Catch you guys in the next vlog.